Hello, everyone, and welcome to Keeping It Real. I'm Lala,
And I'm Junebug.
and today's topic, we are going to talk about keeping up with beauty.
Mhm.
And what we mean by that, we're just wondering, in today's world, are we doing too much to be beautiful? Are we putting too much on our children to look a certain way? The older they get, they need to do certain things to look beautiful.
And are we teaching our kids to be insecure?
Yes, because so much in today's world, you see so many, you got the false lashes,
Yeah.
the BBLs, boob jobs,
The boobs.
nails, the hair done up, makeup.
Yes.
And, there is nothing wrong with any of that. But do we go overboard with it?
Right.
That's what I want to know. I have an 8-year-old granddaughter. Well, actually, she just turned 9. And she's giving herself facials.
Right.
She's wanting to wear makeup.
Okay.
And look, I don't wear makeup, so she didn't get that from me. But she is doing the most every day.
Well, she's a gorgeous girl.
She's gorgeous, so she don't need any of that.
Right.
But she's doing facials. She's giving herself lip treatments to make sure it's something she puts on her lips at night, so they're
A little scrub.
Yes.
Yeah.
And, she's over there putting on a little mascara. She's got the stuff to give herself a little glow.
She's 100%
She is,
primping.
yes, she is a girl's girl.
Love it.
But are they learning too much from society, even at that age, that this is what they need to do to be pretty or be beautiful? I mean, is it too much?
Sometimes I think sometimes people go to an extreme, but I don't think they realize they're going to an extreme. Some people have body dysmorphia, and it's real.
Yes.
And so, you don't see what we see. So I guess, with that, I don't know. I'm not a dressy up kind of girl. I just don't like that. I've never felt that way. It always made me, it was too much for me. But I have noticed, how when you're getting ready or something and you're going somewhere, so you fixed your hair and you put your makeup on and you got on some cute little clothes or whatever, and then you say to whoever is around you, do I look okay?
Yes.
Do I look fat?
Yes.
Is my hair okay? And so when you do that, I think in front of our kids, are we teaching them we need to have other people's validation or their opinion, before we go out? Because I felt like I looked good.
Right.
So why did I need to ask?
Well, I think because we all have those inner insecurities about ourselves. I do the same thing, and you can tell me I look fine, and I'm still in my mind thinking something's wrong. But I think that's just my social anxiety problem that I have. So you can tell me I'm the most beautiful woman you've ever seen. I'm not going to believe you.
Right.
It's probably not true. And we're not just speaking about girls anyway, because the same, insecurities can be with the boys and men also. So, and I'm not putting anyone down that wants to go get their breasts done.
No, do you, boo?
Yes. If you wear false lashes, that's fine too. But sometimes they're a little much because, I have a daughter that, to me, her eyelashes are so big and thick and long, they look like feathers.
Yeah.
I'm afraid she'll fly off one day.
Oh, you're not talking about her natural nails. Eyelashes. You're talking about the false eyelashes?
Yes. And she has, to me, natural pretty lashes anyway.
Yeah, she does.
So she wants to enhance them. That's fine. But these are kind of like some big old lashes though.
But I've noticed some people are so good, and she's one of them, at makeup and stuff. You know how I don't care. I'll put on a little makeup or whatever because I'm past that, y'all. When I tell you I'm past it and hot flashes, we're past it.
I feel you.
But, people that are really good at that, it's almost like art. Because they can use the contour, the highlighter, the bronzer, all this stuff, and they've got their face looking absolutely perfect.
Yes.
And I love that for y'all, but do you do it for yourself Or do you do it for, like, you feel you have to before you go somewhere? Or is that just because, I don't know.
Are you trying to stay attractive for a man or a woman?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but it's just like, okay, like I was saying about the lashes, like the BBLs, the Brazilian butt lifts.
Yeah.
Who are you really doing that for? I mean, makeup is one thing. And even though that can be a little thick at times, you know, but the BBLs, some of them have gotten out of hand.
Yeah. Like that one we saw on that award show that time.
Mm-hmm.
That was wild work.
It really was. And hey, I'm all for it if you think you need a little enhancement back there.
Yeah.
But why go overboard? Why are we looking like two basketballs back there?
Girl.
I mean, isn't that a little much though?
I think so. Or we've seen those, it's men and women that have, plastic surgery, and I'm not opposed to that. I think do you. But I wonder with the body dysmorphia thing, that one we've seen and we've discussed, and she was so pretty.
Yes, before the surgery.
Yes, and then it's like she had one surgery and then she had another one, and she was just like become obsessed.
Yes.
But now she looks like a lion.
Yes, the Catwoman, I believe.
Is that what? That? Yes. And I thought, you were beautiful before. Yes. And so I wonder if that, becomes, well, I don't know what you call it. Not a disease, but, like a...
Right. Well, there's an issue.
Like mental health. Yeah. A mental health
something
issue.
Like that.
Yeah.
Especially, and then you have the doctors that will continue to do the surgeries on you. I just think that, hey, look, I'm not knocking anyone that wants to do any surgery.
Absolutely not.
Anyone that thinks that makeup is going to make them look gorgeous, hey, go for it.
Yeah.
And just because we're not really just makeup people, I never have been, because I just really never learned to apply it. And maybe if I knew a little more about it, I would do it. Right. But from a young age, we learn certain things and we think this will enhance us, and let me tell you a story. Junebug. I believe I was in the 5th grade, and I was young, but I was flat chested at the time. And in the 5th grade, that may be normal, but the 6th graders, they had boobs.
Right.
I didn't. So I decided I was going to stuff my bra.
Okay.
Yes, and in my mind, I didn't care if they thought they grew overnight or not. I wanted some little boobies.
Okay.
Well, at recess.
Oh, no.
And I didn't notice. Someone pointed out that I only had one boob. And I was so embarrassed.
Where did it fall out at?
I have no idea where it fell. I didn't even notice until they let me know.
I bet your teacher was like, bless her heart.
She probably was. Girl. But it was the group of girls that told me. So,
was she shamefaced?
Yes, I was. I never did that again.
It may be something about 5th grade, because when I was in 5th grade, we were having a little talent show, and me and 2 of my little best friends, we was going to be in this talent show, right? So we just lived right across the street from the school, so it was just, just walk across the road and you're good. And it was small, so it wasn't whatever. My mama had left for work. My daddy was going to work. So I'm getting ready for school, and I thought, I'm wearing shorts today, but my legs are so pale. 5th grade. Okay? Tell me why I got in my mama's makeup box and got her foundation. And my mama stays dark all the time. She's got that olive skin tone. So her makeup is way too dark for me anyway. Tell me why I put that makeup on my legs so they'd be dark.
I don't know why you did that.
Girl, and this was in 1990, so slouch socks was still pretty in then, and I had on some white slouch socks, and when I went to slouch them down, I guess I still had some makeup on my hands. I had that foundation all over my socks. Went to school anyway.
Look, we've all done some silly things. Look, let me tell you one more story about trying to look pretty and to do with makeup, and I'm ashamed to say. it was time for senior pictures. And
I don't know why I'm laughing.
Juba, you're laughing before I get the story out, okay?
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, I wanted to look pretty. And, I didn't know anything about makeup. Mm-hmm. But there was this blue eyeshadow.
I love blue eyeshadow.
Well, this wasn't the eyeshadow for me. Because all I did was put, You're laughing. I can't even get my story
out. Sorry.
I just took the little brush thing and put some blue on each lid.
Okay.
That was it, Junebug. And I was going to go take my senior picture with this light blue eyeshadow and nothing else. I had on no lipstick, blush, foundation, nothing. I just threw this, not even mascara. I was just threw this blue eyeshadow on. And to this day, I hope no one ever sees that picture.
You got to let me see that picture.
That was my senior picture.
Oh, the one in the yearbook.
In the yearbook. And the only good thing, I'm thinking, I don't remember if the pictures were in color or not, but
I don't know.
It's so embarrassing because I knew I didn't know what I was doing, but I thought I was going to look nice.
I liked my senior pictures. They were just, simple, nothing. They didn't bother me, but when I was in third grade, since that was embarrassing for you, let me tell you what happened to me. Embarrassing.
What happened?
Let me set it up, okay? I have always been a healthy girl, and I've always been taller. I was always taller than everybody in elementary school too, and I had this pair of blue corduroy overalls, y'all, and what I do, love the hell out of them. Anyhow. So I'm wearing my blue corduroy overalls to school, right?
Right.
And we go out to recess. And those poles, it would be a long pole and it would have like 3 bent poles coming off of it. I don't even really know what they were for, but you could like swing around them or something. Anyway, we was doing that and I fell and boobied on myself.
Oh Lord, I'm
girl.
But what did it have to do with beauty?
Nothing.
You just wanted to tell a story.
I just wanted to tell you an embarrassing story.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
But look at the coincidence: blue eyeshadow, blue corduroys.
Okay. Oh Lord, help us.
Oh my God.
But you know what? Even in my adult years, Junebug, you don't remember the time when we decided we were going to save money and start doing our own nails.
And you spent $10,000.
Yes,
I do.
I spent too much. I had bought the powder, it was going to do acrylics.
The dip.
Yes, the gel polish, the lamps, everything. The little electric, what do you call those things?
The drills. The
electric drills. We were going to do it, okay.
Y'all, she's not talking about single bottles of gel polish. We're talking kits. Kits at a time where you would have, 10 to 20 colors in a kit?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I had over 100 bottles of polish.
And let's ask her this, y'all. How many boxes do you have unopened to this day?
I don't know, Junebug. I think you're trying to embarrass me.
No, I'm just saying.
But since she's trying to embarrass me, let me tell y'all what happened and I embarrassed myself. So here I am using the dip. Powder.
Wasn't you?
Oh my God. So I'm thinking I'm going to learn to do this and do my nails. Tell me why my hands, my fingertips, my fingernails were looking like concrete blocks.
Y'all, I don't understand how it happened. I don't understand how it happened though.
And Junebug didn't believe me until she saw my nails.
Y'all. Wasn't it? But I don't know how that happened to you, though.
I tried, y'all. I tried.
She did.
It wasn't for me. So
I loved doing that. It was hard on my nails, but you could really do like the ombres and stuff.
Junebug got really good at it. She really did.
It was fun.
I give her props for that.
I lose interest in stuff so quick. Like, I'll get real obsessed with something.
Right.
Like, when we used to make T-shirts and stuff?
Yes.
And then it's like I woke up all of a sudden one day and thought, ugh, I never want to do that again. And we didn't.
No, we didn't.
Mm-hmm.
We got out of that business. But we're getting off subject here, Junebug.
Sorry, it started with the nails.
Yes.
But we're off that now, too, y'all.
Okay, so look. All I want to know is, are we putting this off on our children?
Right.
And their self-esteem?
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, kids, when they go to school, other children can be harsh.
Oh, my gosh.
They can be bullies.
Can be.
Well,
they can?
Yeah.
Kids are cruel, y'all.
They are.
But adults are cruel, too.
And that goes into the appearance of your child and then what they think about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And then as they get older,
right?
You know, I had bad self-esteem when I was growing up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure there was nothing wrong with me. Mm-hmm. But even the older I got, even into adulthood, my self-esteem was pretty bad.
Yeah.
And I just think that we need to encourage our children, no matter what anyone says. They need to hear from us first.
Yeah.
How beautiful they are.
Oh, my gosh, yes. You know, I don't have little girls.
I've got 3, and, you know, I thought, let me ask them some questions about wearing makeup and how they felt about it.
Okay.
Well, you already know what I told you about my 9-year-old granddaughter, and she's all into it, okay?
She's the most.
She is the most. Mm-hmm. But, you know, she did say she didn't think grown people needed makeup unless they had wrinkles.
Oh.
She did say that.
Oh, Lord.
She called them crinkles.
Crinkles. Don't you love kids talk like that?
Yes. Mm-hmm. But she did say she thought everyone should keep their nails done. She did say that.
I got
But as far as the other stuff, she said wigs, no. Lashes, no. The BBLs, after I explained to her what that was, she said no. Or what that is, she said no.
Uh-huh.
Then the 13-year-old. Okay. She doesn't think anybody really needs to wear makeup.
Oh, my God, she's precious.
Yes, she really is.
That baby is gold.
Yes, and she doesn't think they need the BBLs, the lashes, the wigs. She doesn't think they need any of that. But she said she would be fine with nails if they wanted to do their nails. Right. She doesn't like to get hers done. Mm-hmm. But my 16-year-old... Now, she says she goes around telling the girls at her school they don't really need makeup. They're pretty without it. Yep. But then, you know, I had to tell her, then why are you trying to put on makeup, you know? But she said she just wanted to see what it would look like.
Yeah.
You know, and she said everyone needs to love their body. And lashes are okay. Uh-huh. Yes, and I've caught her with the fur mink lashes, okay? They're huge, okay? And she said, if you want to wear wigs, wear wigs. I mean, that's a choice. Right. And we know that's a choice. And if you want to get your nails done, you know, get your nails done.
Yes.
And we're not saying there's anything wrong with any of that. We were just, discussing how
we just
going overboard and then the self-esteem, you know, that's all.
Yeah.
You know.
And I promise y'all, because if you'll think about it, let's say 10 years ago, somebody wanted to take your picture, right? So they took your picture, whatever y'all were doing. Your picture was took. You looked at it right then and thought, oh my God, don't ever put that anywhere. Don't put that on Facebook. Don't let anybody see that.
Right.
Okay. So then now, let's say last week you come across that picture and you think, oh hell, I look good. So it's us, y'all. It's us.
Yeah.
I promise.
You're
beautiful. We're all beautiful, with or without the makeup. But just do it for yourself and not for approval from others. Is my only thing.
But you know, people, not just kids, but people in this world can be harsh. Mm-hmm. I've seen celebrities. You know, they look so beautiful, all dolled up. But then when you see them without makeup, I've seen people post and she need to put makeup back on. You know, and I think that. Even as adults, like I was saying, we can be cruel too.
Yes. I mean, social media
is something else.
Crazy work. But I think, to me, I think you look beautiful when you have this makeup on. But like with the celebrities and stuff. Pamela Anderson, for instance, you know, she used to be all dolled up all the time, and we were used to seeing her that way, and she was pretty.
Right.
Well, you know, now she's stopped doing all that, and she looks completely different, but she's beautiful. I mean, she just looks natural and
being her natural self.
She's embracing it, and I love that for her.
I do too. And you know who else does that?
Who?
is Alicia Keys.
See,
she doesn't wear makeup.
She's beautiful.
She is. She doesn't wear makeup, and but let me tell you one thing.
Okay.
It's not even about the makeup. Because wear it if you want to.
Sure.
But another thing that's like bothersome is the filters.
Now that's wild.
It's a little bit too much. And then you don't look anything like yourself.
No.
On using a filter. If it goes to 10, can you just at least put it on a 5?
It gets to where it looks fuzzy and almost maybe cartoonish. I seen something on Facebook a long time ago, and it said, some of y'all, I'm paraphrasing, some of y'all using these filters so much that if you come up missing, you'd never be found.
Right.
And that's true, because I can be scrolling through and I can see a picture and I'll think, who is that? And then I look at the name and no, it ain't.
Exactly.
That ain't you.
Now,
I promise y'all, just embrace it.
Yes, and I'm not against the filter, but it's the turning it all the way up is you're doing too much.
So that you look fuzzy, it's wild. And I know the purpose of a filter is to, fix imperfections and stuff. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times if you use the right filter or whatever, nobody even really knows that you've got a filter.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And then you get on there and some folks, it's like, Jesus.
I know. And folks, sometimes
unrecognizable, y'all.
It takes is the right lighting, and you don't even need a filter. Mm-hmm. Get that right lighting on you.
Yep.
And hey, you're looking nice, okay?
But I want to see you. Okay, so say I'm looking through Facebook and I see this picture of Lala and she is super filtered out, okay? And I think, that ain't my best friend. Well, I'm going to text her and say, Lala, don't do that. But then when I see her in person and she don't look nothing like that, y'all know what I mean? So what I'm saying is, if you're putting these super filtered pictures on your social media for people to see, they know that's not you, baby, because they saw you at the store last night.
Right.
And that they know.
Right.
But, I mean,
just don't go overboard.
You don't have to.
You don't have to. Mm-mm. People want to see, most people want to see your authentic self.
Yeah.
And yes, you are going to have comments from people that are just mean anyway. They're going to find something wrong.
Yes.
So that doesn't matter. And look, I like to see a beautiful woman. She's got her hair done. Mm-hmm. She may or may not have makeup on.
Girl.
She has a nice outfit on. Yep. And she's carrying herself in a positive way.
She's got that strut.
Yes.
You can tell she's confident and she feels good.
Yes.
And I love that for her.
I do too. And I would look at her and go, man, I need to go get my hair fixed. You know what I'm saying? That's how that makes me feel. I'm not hating on anyone, because we all have, our differences.
Yeah.
But, I just think it's nice. I think it
is
lovely. I think if you got your nails done, hey, I'm going to compliment you if I like your nails.
Me too.
And but a lot of stuff to me is just not necessary. And I'm not talking about the small things. I'm just talking about, I don't want anyone out here risking major surgeries for boobs
illnesses,
or BBLs.
There's been some stories that I've seen in the recent past where there's like a condition or something that you get from having breast implants. I don't know if it's a certain, whatever the filler is for them, but it was making people sick, and they would have to get them removed.
Wow.
Yeah. That's scary.
Yes, it is.
I guess I think you're beautiful if you've got a lot of makeup on. I think your outfit's beautiful. I love all that. But I also think you're beautiful when you don't have that makeup on. You know how if you don't know somebody and you meet them for the first time, and it doesn't matter if they are made up or not, whatever. And you see them and you get that first impression, and then you start talking to them and get to know them, and it's like their looks change to you. It's like their personality comes out and you get to know them, so they look different. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I love that.
Yes.
I love that. Y'all, we're all insecure as women. I don't know why I say all. There may be a few of us out there that's not, and I love you for that.
Well, most of us find one thing wrong with us that, really no one else sees.
1 or 10, we're going to pick it out.
Right.
Yeah.
And, I just think that if anything that you get out of this podcast is let's start uplifting our children to feel beautiful. So, no matter what someone else may say to them, they know it's not true.
Yeah.
And
I think sometimes when people are, bad mouthing or whatever, how people always got something to say about you, whether it's too much makeup, not enough, hair too fixed, hair not fixed, clothes too much, dress down. You know what I mean? I want everybody to be comfortable because I promise you're not seeing what everybody else sees. You've got that self-sabotage filter in your head. So when you are picking out that tiny little scar, that tiny little pimple, I promise it is not that deep. And a lot of times I've noticed that people that don't wear makeup or people that do wear, fix yourself up a lot and you look beautiful. But when you don't have that on, to me, you look younger. You look younger and you look fresher because, your natural glow has come out. Sometimes makeup will dull that.
Yeah.
And I know there's stuff to, make you glowy, but.
Yeah, a lot of that depends on how you wear it and how much you wear. We've seen people with raccoon eyes because they didn't just sit there and put on a little bit too much.
Yeah.
But, y'all, we are just giving our opinions. We're not trying to put anyone down. Wear makeup if you want to. If you feel like you need to go out here and enhance your appearance with surgeries or anything, do that also.
Yeah.
This is just us talking, and we are keeping it real.
You look beautiful, but you look beautiful without all that. You know what I want to do?
What's that?
Let's start trying. I want us to lift each other up, okay? I'm not saying act stupid. You know what I mean? But let's start trying to give other women, compliments. Even if you don't know them, when you walk by and say, oh, I love your shirt. I love your haircut.
Yes.
That color of your lipstick is so pretty.
You know what? I do that anyway.
I do too.
And because when someone says to me, because, I don't fix my hair up that often, this little ponytail I got now or something. But when I do fix it up and someone goes, ooh, I like your hair, it just kind of makes your day.
It does.
Or if I see someone and I like their nails, I'm going to say, ooh, your nails are so pretty.
You know what my reaction to that is? And this is just my insecurity coming back. And y'all, my mama hyped us up when we was coming up, okay? Don't worry about that. My insecurity didn't come from anything like that because she was a very hot mama for us. But I was very super, super insecure, okay? Bullied in school a little bit, whatever. And I had insecurities then, and I still have those same insecurities now. But what I'm saying is, when people would say, oh, you look pretty today, now, even grown, if I'm, dressed, and they say, oh, you look so pretty, or I love your nails, and my first thing to say is, thank you, but I've got to find something wrong with it.
Yes.
Every time.
Feel you on that, but.
Thank you, but I missed, this one's not so-and-so, and then I feel like, why didn't you just take the compliment?
Right.
Because I can't.
And we need to learn to do that.
Because that's all that insecurity's coming back.
Take the compliment.
Yes, because if they didn't like it, they wouldn't have said anything.
Exactly.
You can just walk on by.
Exactly.
But I have caught myself time and time again doing that. It's like, thank you, but, don't do that, y'all. We got to quit. I'm going to work on it. Y'all really work on it.
All of us need to work on that, and we need to work on that with our children, boys or girls. Build up their confidence.
Oh, yeah, little boys like to be told they look good, too.
Exactly.
Love it.
And you know what, y'all? Look, this is my last little story.
I can't.
And I don't know if it had to do with my insecurity or what it was, but when I was younger, my mom would put me in beauty pageants.
Oh my God, I'm so glad this is coming to the surface. Yes. Okay.
And this was my first beauty pageant, and I was okay until I got there, and I saw everybody in their pretty dresses. They were big
pageant dresses,
y'all. And When I realized what the other girls was wearing, I did not want to go up there. And my mama told me I was getting my behind up there, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And she meant business. Do you want to know what I was wearing?
Please tell them.
A 2-piece velvet suit. I had on a 2-piece black velvet suit with a white shirt.
I think it was like a red or something.
No, my sister had on, I believe, I want to say her suit.
She had on velvet.
Oh, y'all excuse me. But I want to say her skirt was red and her jacket was black.
Oh, a skirt. Oh, I love this.
No, it was so embarrassing.
Oh, I
love it. You know, my mom didn't know. This was our first beauty pageant, but we were dressed up like we were going to the church cookout or something, okay?
How old were you?
And I want to sit here and say I was maybe 10.
Oh, well, that don't matter.
Yes, it did, y'all, because these dresses the other girls had on were so beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And, you know, I would like to say I was never in another beauty pageant after that. But, hey, my mom did learn that's not the type of clothing you wear.
Okay.
Okay, so, but I didn't want to go out there. And, y'all, guess what? I placed nothing, okay? Because we knew we knew I was not going to be in first, second, third, fourth, or fifth, and even if it went to 10th.
They didn't even give you most unique outfit?
No.
How dare they?
They probably looked at me like, what?
You didn't want to place in that pageant anyway.
Yeah, we had the wrong address or something. I don't know. But anyway, y'all, I gave that story to say this. You make your kids feel beautiful no matter what, okay?
Yes.
No matter what.
Yes.
Now, I don't care what my mama would have told me. I still wasn't going to feel beautiful with that outfit.
Well, I bet she was precious.
Look, y'all. Embarrassing as that story was.
I'm sorry.
I know, Junebug. I know. Mm-hmm. But we are coming to an end. Our time is up.
That was quick.
That was quick. And you know another thing, though, Junebug?
What?
My hair looked like something like an afro.
Huh.
I think it was trying to curl. But look, okay, I'm sorry. I'm having flashbacks of this beauty pageant.
Y'all,
let me get off the story.
Done got to sweating, shaking.
Let me get off that story.
Please.
Look, our time is up. Mm-hmm. That'll be another story about, something else.
Yeah. Her traumatizing pageant years, y'all.
And it'll be called Get Over It.
Right.
Now listen, join us every Monday with Keeping It Real.
Yes.
I'm Lala.
And I'm Junebug.
And we will see you next time.
Yes.
Don't forget, though, like, comment, and share. And y'all, we mean it. Please comment. Let us know.
Subscribe to us, y'all.
Yes.
And comment. I would love to talk with y'all. Love to.
Love to. Do you have some embarrassing stories?
I want to hear them.
We want to know.
You remember what happened to me in third grade in my blue corduroy?
Yes.
I want to know what happened to you in third grade.
Of course. And me and my blue eyeshadow at my senior pictures.
And if your mama put you in a pageant where you was,
in a velvet black suit.
That too. We want to know.
Yeah.
Y'all, she done got the crying. Y'all come back Monday with us, okay?
Please do.
See ya.
See ya.